And there is an announcement that I have to make today on behalf of the New Zealand government, and that is that following representations from Australia over a number of months, firstly from Prime Minister Kevin Rudd to me, and then discussion at the level of science ministers, New Zealand has decided that it will formally and publicly support and campaign for Australia's bid to host the world's largest radio telescope project. We see this as having possibilities and potential for New Zealand and for Australia that at this time are probably almost beyond our imagination. There are a number of steps to be gone through here. Australia is campaigning for the support for its bid, and we will join that campaign. We've agreed today that our governments will set up a joint officials committee which will work on the diplomatic work which must now be done, and also the way in which our science, our investment, our ICT infrastructure, our economic modernisation, development and transformation can be leveraged off a huge project of such significance as this, should Australia be successful in winning the right to host it.
What Prime Minister Clark has said is absolutely right. This is a massive project of global significance and for radio astronomy in our two countries. And you've got to be in it to win it. This is big. This is a big project with multiple billions of dollars worth of investment. Once constructed, this would be the largest radio telescope in the world, 50 times more powerful than any current radio telescope, a huge contribution to global radio astronomy, a huge contribution to the science in our respective countries, to innovation in our respective countries. And to be in it, not only do we have to put forward a credible scientific case, we also need to put together a coherent diplomatic strategy to secure it. The decision makers here are a group of 19 countries who form part of an international consortium. They'll be assessing this primarily on the science and the basis of government support for such a project. The beauty of us being able to put forward potentially a combined bid is if you look at the geographical spread that we can provide all the way from Perth in the west over here to New Zealand in the east, that's a sizable array of radio telescopes that you can put together. And the proposal here is that you'd have several hundred clusters of dishes, some 50 to 100 individual dishes forming part of each particular cluster. The technological spin-off, the innovation spin-off, and therefore the industry spin-off for our respective economies would be huge. And therefore, with large projects like this, it's really good that we have the potential for our two governments to work together. Hence the Prime Minister's proposal for a joint officials group to work between Wellington and Canberra on this at the diplomatic level, but also at the science level and the technical level to make sure that we advance this proposal. Decision time is still some couple of years off, but unless we are up there at it with a proposal before the decision-making countries in the interim, then we will simply not prevail. And we intend to be in it to win it.